Good afternoon and welcome into our WBAY newsroom and to our First Alert FastCast. I'm Chris Roth and we are interrupting local news live to let you know what we are working on now. We want to get you up to date on the power situation. We are going to discuss that, and we'll bring in meteorologist Bo Fogel to see what the weather holds and see if that will help crews get the power restored. There are still thousands in the area without power, but we want to start today with news out of Manitowoc County. Let's bring up this video for you as Jesse Vang is ordered to stand trial now in the case of the missing Elijah Vu. This was his preliminary hearing today. That's what you're seeing right now. It was held in a Manitowoc County court. Vang, who was the caretaker of 3-year-old Elijah Vu at the time he went missing on February 20th, facing a felony count of party to a crime of chronic child neglect. Now, during today's hearing, we saw 2 investigators take the stand, taking questions from both prosecutors and Vang's defense attorneys. This is the first time in this case that we have heard from investigators because Vu's mom, Katrina Bauer, who is also on jail on felony charges of chronic child neglect, waived her preliminary hearing. Our Samantha Cavalli was in court today. She'll have details of what investigators had to say coming up on Action 2 News this evening. Elijah Vu, of course, is still missing, and the investigation into his disappearance continues. Also today in Green Bay, we find out that Democrats will officially have a challenger in the 8th Congressional District this fall. That's a seat that is vacated by Republican Mike Gallagher's decision not to seek a 5th term in Washington. Dr. Kristen Lyerly formally announcing her run today. The De Pere OBGYN becoming the first Dem in the field, might be the only one. Remember, in 2022, the Democrats didn't even field a challenger in this race. Also, as we know, former State Senator Roger Roth, there he is, and current State Senator Andre Jacques have announced their bids for the Republican nomination. MAGA influencer Alex Bruzewicz also expected to join the race next week. Dr. Lyerly sat down for a one-on-one with our Brittany Schmidt today. You're going to hear that coming up tonight on Action 2 News as well. Remember, a Democrat has not won this seat since Steve Kagan won a 2nd term back in 2008. All right, let's get to those power outages, and this is what we currently have as of right now in the area. This was just updated within the last minute. These are the areas that still face a power outage. Let me see if I can get that ticker off of there. Where is that? I don't think that I can erase that ticker. So at the bottom of what you don't see there under Manitowoc, buried underneath the ticker there is Marinette County still has 10,000 people currently without power. You see Brown County has 9,000 people without power, 6,500 in Menominee, Michigan, 4,000 in Oconto County, so work still persists. WPS has said they have restored power to tens of thousands who lost it during the storm Tuesday and Wednesday morning, but clearly from these numbers, and again, Marinette County, 10,000 people still without power. So a lot of work still remains for those crews. Let's see what the conditions are for those crews. Let's bring in meteorologist Bo Fogel from our First Alert Weather Center with the latest on the conditions out there right now and what's to come. Hello, Bo.
Hello. Well, conditions are going to get a lot better as we head into tomorrow and Saturday. So ideal weather will be coming in. So those workers will have perfect weather to help fix those powers for people who still do not have it. We are still seeing a couple of showers as we speak. It's just lingering moisture and lingering energy from the system that just passed us. So we still could see a couple of showers in the next few hours. But later on tonight, we're just going to dry out and see mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures are going to cool down, though, to the lower 30s. The problem is it is still going to be windy outside. We're still going to see winds coming from the north between 10 to 20 miles per hour throughout all the afternoon into tonight. But you notice right around 1 or 2 a.m. they start calming down just a little bit, but tomorrow is still going to be a tad breezy. So here's what we can expect for the next couple of hours, next 12 hours or so. We'll see some more showers here and there, hit or miss. You might want to have an umbrella handy on your way home from work. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, we'll start gradually clear out. We'll still see some cloud cover here and there Friday morning, and then Friday afternoon, that's when we'll start seeing the sunshine come back. I'm not too concerned about precipitation for tomorrow. I think we're going to see mostly cloudy skies to start the day, and then mostly sunny skies to finish it. And then what helps us even more is that there's going to be a ridge pattern that develops over the Midwest, including us. Oops, I went too far. Let me try that again. So there we go. So what's going to happen is that high pressure system you see on your screen is going to clear out all the cloud cover and bring back spring-like temperatures. We're going to see temperatures warm back up into the 40s and 50s for Friday, Saturday, and into parts of Sunday. So here's your temperature trend for the next couple of days. Saturday, 49, near normal or at normal, and then 50s for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then 60s next week. So Friday, Saturday should be fine. Ideal weather for those workers to get the power back on. And then by Sunday, though, we do have a chance of seeing some showers in the afternoon. So hopefully by Sunday, all the power for people will be back on and we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then unfortunately on Monday, I know that's the big topic. What's the weather going to be like for the eclipse? It's going to be mostly cloudy.
So I don't need to go out and buy my glasses.
It's not looking good, Chris.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but like, I mean, if you have,
why, man? I already bought the book, Life Lessons with Bo. Now I have to return that too. Come on.
Possibly. Sorry.
All right, Bo. Thanks so much. As folks can see on the bottom, I figured out how to remove that ticker, so I want to bring the power numbers back up. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Here we go. Now you can see everything. This was again just updated within the last minute. The numbers really haven't changed all that significantly. Let's see if I can get out. The bug there is covering Waushara County. So, but Vilas County is the last one on that list that people are without power at 200. So we're not covering anything up with our ABC2 bug there. But you can now see Marinette County with those 10,000 people still without power, 9,000 again in Brown County, 2,500 Calumet, 6,500 up in Door County. There are places in these areas that have opened their doors to help people out. We'll have more on this coming up tonight on Action 2 News 4:35. 6 o'clock, and then of course at 10 o'clock as well. But the power problem persists. It is a big one 2 days out from when that storm started, and that has been a big problem for people out there. And crews are still working on that, and we will get you updates, as we mentioned, coming up later on. So we will now return you to Local News Live. We thank you for tuning in to our First Alert FastCast, and we'll see you coming up again tonight on Action 2 News at 4:35, and 6 o'clock. Until then, have a great afternoon.